Hey guys, welcome back. It's me Rajjan Sharma, and in this video I'm going to show you that how we can create an activity where you will see all the notification like somebody liked your post, replied to your question, commented on your post, started following you. So all these things we will cover in this video. So make sure you watch this video till last. And guys, if you want source code, you can join the membership. First level, you will get source code. Second level, you will get the zip file, so you can easily migrate it, so you can easily export it. Understand? So without wasting time, let's start. So guys, here first of all what we have to do is, you can see that this is our social media app project, understand, and now it is empty. So you have to click on F1, and then guys, here we will add XML file, open XML file, and then you have to do is click on this, just zoom in, then click on this text view, and then guys, after this you have to copy this from here, Control plus C, and then guys, here you have to just paste it. Now you can see that we have three text views, and you have to change the name and ID. So ID should be TV underscore new, and then F1. After this you have to change the text, and that is going to be new, understand. And after this guys, now we need to import a drawable that will be actually a bell. So yeah, actually it will show you the latest new number of notifications. For example, you have three new notifications, so it will show you three new, understand, and if you will see them, so it will just make it zero, understand. So इसीलिए हम सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे, हमें यहाँ पे बेल लिखना है, और यू कैन ऑल्सो राइट नोटिफिकेशन. सो गाइस, यू कैन सी दैट हमारे पास एक बेल आ गई है, और इसका नाम है बेसलाइन नोटिफिकेशन एक्टिव 24. सो यू हैव टू क्लिक ऑन दिस नेक्स्ट, एंड देन आफ्टर दिस इसको इंपोर्ट कर लेंगे, ठीक है. देन आफ्टर दिस इसे ओपन करना हमें, ठीक है, और हेयर यू कैन सर्च इट नोटिफिकेशन एक्टिव 24, एंड आफ्टर दिस गाइज यू हैव टू रिमूव दिस लाइन, ठीक है. तो इससे क्या होगा कि अब हम इसका कलर चेंज कर सकते हैं. तो यहाँ पे आपको सिंपली लिखना है कलर स्टार्ट. So guys, you can see that we have this red color, understand. After this guys, what you have to do is just change this drawable start here. So you have to write notification active. तो उससे it will change the color, उसका कलर बदल जाएगा, ठीक है. और अब आप देख सकते हैं कि हमारे पास जस्ट जूम इन, और इसको और जूम करेंगे तो आप देख सकते हो कि ये अब दिख रहा है न्यू, ठीक है गाइज. सो नाउ वी हैव चेंज द आईडी एंड वी हैव चेंज द ड्रॉवेबल. तो आईडी और ड्रॉवेबल चेंज करने के बाद अब हमें फ्रेगमेंट 1 में जाना है, और यहाँ पे सबसे पहले हम टेक्स्ट व्यू है, ठीक है. तो डिक्लेयर करेंगे एक रेफरेंस न्यू टीवी वेरिएबल, मतलब, ठीक है. आफ्टर डिक्लेयरिंग द वेरिएबल यू हैव टू गिव द रेफरेंस. सो इनसाइड दिस ऑन क्रिएट के अंदर हम रेफरेंस देंगे, जो कि काफ़ी सिंपल पार्ट है. न्यू टीवी इक्वल्स टू get activity, then find view by id, r dot id dot new tv f1. so guys, now you can see that I have given the reference. अब हमने रेफरेंस दे दिया है, ठीक है. तो इसके बाद अब हमें क्या करना है, सिंपली आपको यहाँ पे लिखना है सेट ऑन क्लिक लिसनर. तो उसके लिए आपको व्हाट वी हैव टू डू गाइज हियर इज सिंपली राइट न्यू टीवी डॉट सेट ऑन क्लिक लिसनर, एंड देन गाइज यू हैव टू पास दिस. उसके बाद हमें यहाँ पे कॉन्टेक्स्ट पास करना है दिस, ठीक है. उसके बाद आपको क्या करना है, देन गाइज हियर यू हैव टू कॉपी द कोड्स ऑफ दिस केसेस, एंड देन यू कैन ऑल्सो डुप्लीकेट इट. इसको आप कंट्रोल प्लस डी से भी कर सकते हैं, ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे अब आपको इंटेंट का नाम देना है, इंटेंट 3 दे सकते हैं अपन, ठीक है. उसके बाद यहाँ पे भी इंटेंट 3. तो उसके बाद गाइज व्हाट हियर वी विल डू, सिंपली चेंज द आईडी, राइट टीवी न्यू F1, ठीक है. तो यहाँ पे आपको आईडी देनी है जो कि हमने यहाँ XML फाइल में दी है गाइज. तो आप देख सकते हो कि गाइज वी हैव गिवन द आईडी हियर, सो वी हैव टू गिव द सेम थिंग हियर, अंडरस्टैंड. और सेम आईडी देने के बाद आपको यहाँ पे इसको चेंज करना है, इमेज एक्टिविटी के बदले हमें यहाँ पे. सो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल गाइज, लेट मी क्रिएट अनदर एक्टिविटी वेयर वी विल शो ऑल द नोटिफिकेशंस. तो अब हम क्रिएट करेंगे एक एक्टिविटी जहाँ पे हम सारे नोटिफिकेशन शो कर सकते हैं हर यूज़र को, ठीक है. तो फॉर दिस क्लिक ऑन दिस एक्टिविटी, देन एम्प्टी एक्टिविटी. तो एक्टिविटी पे क्लिक करने के बाद आपको एम्प्टी एक्टिविटी चूज़ करना है. उसके बाद यहाँ पे हम लिखेंगे नोटिफिकेशन, और यू कैन गिव एनी नेम, आप नाम में कुछ भी दे सकते हो, ठीक है. इसमें ऐसा कोई वो नहीं है. सो आई विल गिव नोटिफिकेशन एक्टिविटी, उसके बाद एंटर. सो नाउ कैन सी दैट द एक्टिविटी इज गेटिंग क्रिएटेड. सो आफ्टर दिस व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज open fragment 1, and here you have to give that activity. So just let me finish the gradle work, and now it is complete. So here guys, now we can change it that we have this tv new, we have to make it notification activity, notification activity. सो नाउ कैन सी गाइस दैट हमारा इंटेंट अच्छे से काम करेगा क्योंकि हमने यहाँ पे इम्प्लीमेंट कर दिया है, ठीक है। तो अब क्या होगा, जैसे ही आप उस बटन के ऊपर क्लिक करोगे न्यू के ऊपर, तो उससे हम जाएंगे कहाँ, इस नोटिफिकेशन एक्टिविटी में। और यहाँ पे हमें बेसिकली बहुत ही सिंपल सा कोडिंग पार्ट है, ठीक है, जो कि यूज़ करना है। बट उससे पहले, सबसे पहले हमें यहाँ पे एक चीज़ और करनी है फ्रेगमेंट वन में। सबसे पहले गाइज, after this what here we will do is just we have to declare the reference for database, and now we are not using any Firebase database reference, actually we are using. So here guys you have to write new, then reference. So actually it is for the new notification reference. You can also say notification reference. So notification reference, but just for the notification, actually it's too long, so we can say nt ref, notification reference. That's for the short form. Actually short form के लिए मैंने लिखा है notification reference. So after this what here you have to do is just हमें reference देना है. We have to give the reference for this. So it's just a very simple part. Just simply write that ntref, and then after this database, then dot get reference, and its name should be notification, and then dot child, and here we need to pass the user id, and this user id is the current user's id. Yeah, that's how. So guys, now we have given the reference. अब हमने reference दे दिया है, तो इसके बाद अब हम क्या करेंगे, सिंपली यहाँ पे हमें कुछ कोड्स लिखने हैं। सबसे पहले हम ऑन स्टार्ट में जाएंगे, ठीक है, क्योंकि फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल वी विल गो इन द ऑन स्टार्ट बिकॉज हियर वी नीड टू चेंज द वैल्यू वेन एवर यू विल. So guys, here what exactly we are doing, we are retrieving the number of notifications that user have not seen yet, understand? So you will understand everything step by step, but just watch the tutorial, don't skip anything, ठीक है, सब कुछ ध्यान से देखना, कुछ भी स्किप नहीं करना। तो यहाँ पे सबसे पहले आपको क्या लिखना है, आपको हमें यहाँ पे सिंपली अपडेट प्रोफाइल में जाना है, क्योंकि वहाँ हमें कुछ कोड्स मिल जाएंगे। तो अपडेट फोटो पे जाना है, ठीक है। तो those who came first time to this channel and don't know about this playlist, so guys please watch all the videos from the beginning. You will understand everything very easily, understand? I'm not doing anything complex, it's just very simple. So yeah, so after this update photo, here guys you can see we have this codes, so you have to copy this from here, control plus C, then go back in this fragment one and then simply paste the code here. So here you have to give db1, so you have to write anti reference. तो db1 की जगह आपको एंटी रेफ लिखना है, ठीक है, और यहाँ पे आपको यूआईडी की जगह सिंपली लिखना है एस डबल ई सीन, और इससे पता चल जाएगा कि यूज़र ने वो नोटिफिकेशन देखा है कि नहीं देखा है, ठीक है। और उसकी वैल्यू हम देंगे नो। तो अगर you can see that if the scene value is no, so it means that user have not seen that notification, so it can show the total number of notification that user have not seen yet, ठीक है। इससे क्या होगा कि इससे हम उन नोटिफिकेशन का नंबर रिट्राइव कर सकते हैं जो कि अभी तक यूजर ने नहीं देखा है, ठीक है। और उसके बाद हम क्या कर सकते हैं, तो here we still need to do is delete the codes on data change. So simply delete it. So now we have this on data change. So inside it you have to write if snapshot dot exist. So we will retrieve the values. Simply write else then, and here you have to write new count. So just create the integer and simply write new count, then go back there, and here you have to write again new count, then equals to integer, then bracket, and then guys here you have to write is data snapshot dot get children count semicolon, and then here you need to write tv new tv dot set text, and that is going to be integer, then dot to string, and here you need to pass the value new count, and then after this add and new. So guys, basically what it will do, it will retrieve the number of notification that have seen value no. It means that notification is not seen by the user, so we can simply show that how much new notification a user have। ठीक है, इससे क्या होगा, हमें नए नोटिफिकेशंस का नंबर मिल जाएंगे, जस्ट लाइक इंस्टाग्राम और कोई भी ऐप जहाँ पे आपके पास अगर कोई नया नोटिफिकेशन आया है तो उसके नंबर्स दिखते हैं कि कितने नोटिफिकेशंस हैं। ठीक है, वेरी बेसिक फंक्शनैलिटी। इसके बाद हमें क्या करना है, सो आफ्टर दिस गाइज यू हैव टू डू इज जस्ट या go in this and here we have to create a value method that is called change scene। तो गाइस इसके बाद अब हम एक मेथड क्रिएट करेंगे जिसका नाम होगा प्राइवेट वॉइड और उसको हम देंगे चेंज सीन। तो गाइस इसके पीछे रीज़न ये है कि अब क्या होगा, जैसे ही आप, जैसे मान लो कि आपने कोई भी नया नोटिफिकेशन है उसकी बाय डिफ़ॉल्ट वैल्यू है सीन की नो, ठीक है, लेकिन जब यूज़र उसको देख लेगा तो हम उसको येस कैसे करेंगे, वो चीज़ हम यहाँ पे हैंडल करेंगे। सो गाइस फॉर एग्जांपल इफ़ अ यूज़र will, if you have a new notification, understand, and its scene value is no by default because we will make it, so how can we change when the user will see that notification? So that is the part of we can, so guys that part we will handle in this method. So how can we do this is just simply write is again we have to go in this update photo because we have codes here, so that's why we can copy paste some lines and that will be quite good, you know. So after this what you have to do is just simply copy this map from here and then control plus C, and then after this guys what here you need to do is just to paste the code, and here you have to write is just simply remove this to string and you have to write yes and make this one seen, and then add value for single event listener, just remove this line db1 from here and make the reference new tv, not new tv, anti-ref, understand, and just remove this line because we just don't need it, understand, just here simply write anti-ref and after this just remove this code, yeah. So now that's correct guys. So this time when you will open the notification activity, so it will simply make all the notifications yes, seen value yes, it means that you have seen that notification, so it will make the number 0 in the fragment 1, understand। तो जैसे ही आप उस एक्टिविटी को ओपन करोगे जहाँ पे हम सारे नोटिफिकेशन को रिट्राइव करें गाइस, तो ये उसकी वैल्यू को चेंज कर देगा और इससे क्या होगा कि अब हमें नए नोटिफिकेशन के नंबर पता चल जाएंगे इजीली। ठीक है, तो यहाँ पे हम बेसिकली क्या कर रहे हैं, हमने एक मैप क्रिएट किया है, ठीक है, जिसमें दो वैल्यूज हैं स्ट्रिंग और ऑब्जेक्ट। ठीक है, स्ट्रिंग है सीन, ऑब्जेक्ट है यस। ठीक है, तो अब इससे क्या होगा, इसकी वैल्यू अपडेट हो जाएगी। तो आफ्टर दिस गाइज व्हाट यू हैव टू डू इज जस्ट नाउ वी आर डन विद फ्रेगमेंट 1 पार्ट and just before quitting this activity what we have to do is just open set on click listener and then here you have to give on click, and you can see that here we are doing that intent, so you have to give the method change scene here, and now we can go in this activity notification. So after this guys we have to create a Java class that will work as a model class for the notifications, all the notifications, simply Java class, and write new member, enter, and here you have to declare strings like string url, then name, then text, then uid, then scene. For now we need only 5 values, then select all of them, alt plus insert, getter and setter, control plus A, enter. Now we have all the getter and setters. Fine. After this you need to write public constructor. Actually it is a default constructor because we are not giving any parameter in this constructor. So simply write public new member bracket, done. So guys now we have the constructor, so we can proceed. After this what you have to do is just simply create a class, and that will be a static class for notifications, and give it name new view folder, enter, and here you have to write extends recycler view dot view holder, click on this red bulb, create constructor matching super, and yes. So after this what you can do, we have to create a layout resource file, yes। तो अब हम क्रिएट करेंगे एक layout resource file recycler view के लिए, तो simply layout resource file, and we will give it name new layout underscore, and then go to split part and make its height wrap content, ठीक है। इसके बाद हमें पोस्ट ऑप्शंस ओपन करना है, फाइन गाइस। उसके बाद एक्चुअली पोस्ट लेआउट ओपन करना था, ठीक है, क्योंकि हमें यहाँ पे इमेज की कॉपी चाहिए, आई मीन यस, हमें इमेज व्यू के कोड्स चाहिए तो कि हम यहाँ से कॉपी कर सकते हैं। तो यहाँ पे सिंपली आपको इसको कॉपी करना है पूरे को, कंट्रोल+C, ठीक है, वापस जाके और यहाँ पे हमें क्या करना है अब, तो सबसे पहले इसका लेआउट चेंज करना है। तो इसको हम करेंगे लीनियर लेआउट और देन गाइस वी विल गिव इट्स ओरिएंटेशन हॉरिजॉन्टल, so horizontal, and then just padding that should be 3dp, and that's okay, I think. Yeah, so after this I will paste the code for the card view, and then I can just click on this alt plus insert. Yeah, now correct, so I will make it 30, again 30, and make the corner radius 15. It should be half of the height and width, understand? And then after this you have to change the value, I mean id of this image view. So we have to give the id that should be iv underscore new, so you can understand that it is the id for the new notification. And yeah, so after this let me zoom this. Yeah, so now we have this very small image view, and then we will use two text views, and that will be wrap content, which should be wrap content, height should be also wrap content, because yeah, the name is going to be very small, text should be, we can give name and then id name tv underscore new, name tv new, and id name new tv, and then after this text style bold, obviously, text color android black. Then after this, so we have not added, yeah, that's correct, text size 12 sp, that's okay, padding 2dp, and then I think it's good, layout margin bottom, that should be 5 dp, and then close it. So now we have the name, and then after this you have to copy the control+D. And now guys we have to use another one, that will be text underscore new tv, and it should be notification text, done. And its value is not going to be bold, it should be normal. Yeah, so yes, it's good, I think. Yes, it's good. Notification tv text new, we have new ids, we have everything is, I think yeah, that's correct. So guys after this we have this layout file, so we can go in this view holder, तो अब हम व्यू होल्डर में जाके प्रोसीड कर सकते हैं गाइस। तो सबसे पहले आपको क्या करना है, यहाँ पे लिखना है इमेज व्यू, वी विल डिक्लेयर द वेरिएबल्स इमेज व्यू, उसके बाद टेक्स्ट व्यू, जो कि हमारे पास सिर्फ दो हैं, नेम टीवी, ठीक है, टेक्स्ट टीवी, सेमी कॉलन, उसके बाद हम रेफरेंस देंगे इमेज व्यू का। तो उससे पहले वी हैव टू क्रिएट अ मेथड दैट शुड बी पब्लिक वॉइड set notification, or you can say set nt, anything like, then here parameter, first of all application, then application, and then guys after this you can open this new member and just simply copy this control+C from here, and then you have to paste that, and then we have to write some strings, and then again string. Now we have this strings. Yes, now we can proceed inside it. So simply write text view, text tv equals to item view, find view by id r dot id dot tv new. So open this layout file and then click on this text tv, text new tv. So write text new tv semicolon, and then after this name tv equals to item view dot find view id r dot id dot, and then you have to write new name new tv, then semicolon, then picasso dot get dot load url dot into image view. So that's all for this view holder part, and now we can close it and also close this, and now we have this activity notification. You can also close this fragment 1 2, and here we have to use yeah, first of all you can make it linear layout and orientation vertical, then you can give some padding. I think 4 dp is good, and then after this a very basic text view for showing notification text, and that should be match parent, height should be wrap content, and text should be notification, then text color, and right, not this, color start, and then text size should be 20. That's correct. Then font family, and we have to give some margin in the left so it will go look good. I think, yeah, 10 dp is good. So after this we will give some little bit of font family so it will make it just beautiful. Yeah, so we can give sans serif medium condensed. Yeah, then after this close it, and then we will use a very basic recycler view that is going to be match parent. So make it match parent, then width, then height, match parent, and then id rv underscore new, then padding 10 dp. That's okay, then close it. So guys, now we have this activity notification activity, we have this notification. Now we will handle the recycler view part in this. So just first of all write recycler view, then recycler view, then after this firebase database equals to firebase database dot get instance, and then database reference. So new reference, then semicolon, or you can give anti reference actually, then string user id, we may need it in future. So just linear layout manager. Okay, then after this what you have to do, so now we will give the reference. So simply write firebase equals to user equals to firebase auth dot get instance dot get current user, and then after this user id, as I said, we will need it in future. So simply write user dot get uid. Now we have the current user id, so we have to give the reference. अब हम reference देंगे उन सभी values की, तो simply write linear layout manager equals to new linear layout manager, and then you have to pass this semicolon. Then after this recycler view equals to find view id r dot id dot rv new. So then for the new reference, anti reference equals to get reference. So we can open fragment 1 for this because we are already having that reference here. So try to copy the reference every time, because if there is a single spelling mistake, then it will just not work. So I will recommend you to copy paste codes, that will be easy for you guys. And then after this reference layout manager recycler view dot layout manager, that should be linear layout manager, and then linear layout manager dot set reverse true, linear layout manager stack from end dot stack from end true, then anti-ref dot keep synced true, and then yeah. So I think now the reference part is almost complete. Yeah, it's complete. So now we can proceed with the on start. So here just simply write on start, and you can copy the code from any activity where we are using Firebase Recycler adapter. So we can open chat activity for that, and then chat activity, and down. Yes, we are having this on start, and inside this we are definitely using the recycler adapter. So copy the codes, Control plus C, then come back here and paste it. Yes, so now what we have to do is we have the recycler adapter, right? Anti-ref. So guys, if you are new to this channel and you don't know what exactly I'm doing here, you can, it is actually a recycler adapter that is provided by the Firebase for retrieving the data in recycler view, or data which is in the same manner in database. You can retrieve it with this method, understand? So now we have to change the IDs, so that should be, I mean, we have to change the values. So here you have to write the new member and then copy this, Control plus C, and then paste it everywhere where we have all members. Then yes, and then instead of this profile you have to write new view holder, Control plus C, change it everywhere, then change this to new layout, and delete this rest of the codes, just delete everything, make it a clean looking. Yeah, so guys, now here we have implemented the recycler view, I mean recycler adapter successfully, and yeah, that's, I think, correct. So after this what you have to do is just here simply write holder dot set NT, and then write get application, and after this you have to write model dot get URL comma model dot get name, then model dot get text, then model dot get UID, then model dot get scene. So guys, now you know the one thing that you need to make sure the pattern should be same, understand? How same? It means that you can open the new member, and I will show you that the way you are writing it here, URL name text UID scene, you have to give the same URL name text UID scene, understand? It should be same. That's, if it will not be same, then it will not retrieve correctly, understand? Please give it exactly the way I'm giving. So now we have given the method. So after this need to retrieve string name equals to get item dot position dot get name, and then string. After this UID equals to get item position dot get UID, and then after this string URL equals to get item get item position dot get URL, because we need these values. So after this you have to write holder dot set on click holder dot TV name TV dot set on click listener new on click listener. So yeah, now we have this. So after this we can do a very basic validation. Open this fragment board because we are already doing it here. And so if user will click on the TV name, so we are doing the validation that if it is the current user ID or not. So here you have to copy the code from this button and then open this notification, then control plus V. So current user ID, we are having user ID for that. And so guys, here what we are doing is that if user ID and that user's ID will match, so we will go to the main activity, or if it is not, then we will go to the show user. So simply write notification activity dot. So we are doing validation if the current user ID and that user's ID will match. So we will go to the notification activity, we will go to the main activity, and if it is not matching, then we will go to the show user activity. Understand? That's very simple part. So guys, now I think that is enough for this tutorial. In the next part, we will set the value in database inside the notification child. So guys, that is enough for this tutorial. So please like, share and subscribe my channel. Don't forget to press the bell icon so you will never miss any update. Thank you for watching.